Well, we're getting to the business end of the NZNBL season now, and the Otago Nuggets are making a charge for the top of the ladder, currently third. And this afternoon they visit the Franklin Bulls in Pukekohe. We've got your Matariki contest this afternoon. Kia ora, happy Matariki. Hope you enjoy your long weekend. Plenty of action for you over the course of the afternoon on Sky Sport in the NZNBL. My name is Nathan Lim. Alongside me is Torfin Crystal Ledger Walker. Crystal, welcome to the broadcast. What are we expecting from this afternoon's game?
Yeah, a fast-paced game. There are a lot of strong guards in this matchup between Caleb Smiler, Toby Hunt, even Patrick Juni Tipanet. The way they can push the ball for the Nuggets is going to be something the Bulls will want to slow down. Let's
take a look at the standings, and you can see there the Otago Nuggets currently sitting third with an opportunity to leapfrog the Wellington Saints, who are up in the game after this, both chasing the Auckland Tuatara. They're sitting pretty on the top of the ladder with 13 wins. And as we look to the bottom half of the standings, there they are, the Franklin Bulls in 8th with 6 wins, 10 losses, but they have won 2 of their last 3 games. They are coming off a 34-31 loss against the Giants. We're going to take you through the team lineups and the stats you need to know before this game, starting with the Otago Nuggets. Oak Chisholm, Caleb Smiler, Zach McKenzie, Patrick Tipene and Toby Hunt. Crystal, I think you brought up a few of the names before, but who stands out to you from this lineup?
Yeah, Zach McKenzie is jumping off this lineup for me. He is long, he can stretch the floor as a big, he can knock down the 3, but also has great vision and passing ability as well, so he'll be key for this Nuggets side.
And looking over to the Franklin Bulls starting lineup, the hosts, we've got Peyton Hughes, Harrison Kelsaw, Hunter Saville, Zion Anderson and Brody Perry. Who are the attacking threats from the Bulls?
Yeah, Zion Anderson is always dangerous in transition, but Peyton Hughes, he wears number 3 for a reason. He can absolutely knock it down, and the Nuggets will have to be keyed in on where he is at all times throughout this game.
Yeah, let's take a look at some of these stats in this team's head-to-head as the players start to make their way out onto the court in Pukekohe. You can see there the Otago Nuggets prolific, putting up nearly 40 points per game. But let's take a look at that player spotlight down there. Hunter Saville, Toby Hunt, as the beats start to go at the stadium, Crystal. Which player is going to get the edge this afternoon?
Right, who is going to be on the hunt? Toby Hunt, he is a scorer. He has one of the best Rapid League outings. He had 29 points versus the Jets in round 12. They'll want to shut him down. Hunter Saville, another youngster out of Waikato St. John's, still in high school, sorry. He will be more of a floor general. The way he can assist the ball, get the offense going for the Bulls will be crucial today. But he can also light it up. He had a 40-ball game in the under-18 Nationals last year, so he can absolutely score the ball as well.
Crazy scoring. Let's take a look at the match officials. Daniel Cooch, Bryn Watson and Ben McLaughlin calling the game this afternoon. And this Otago Nuggets lineup, let's not underestimate how powerful they are. They actually won 7 in a row before losing their last game, getting pipped 30-28 by the Wellington Saints. So this is a team hot on confidence and potentially looking to bounce back as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And those tough losses when you lose, you know, just by 1 possession, I think they sting a little bit harder as well. You know, just makes you take every possession more seriously.
It'll be Zach McKenzie and Zion Anderson to compete for the tip-off. Zavici rings out in Pukekohe.
What a song to start the game off with.
Oh, there's levels to this. And the producer Ethan's in my ear giving me grief about that last sentences. Daniel Cooch gets the tip-off going. Well, we might do that again, actually. Well, just letting the tension build even more, really. This is just keeping us all in suspense. There we go. Game's underway. Nuggets with the first possession all the way to the rim.
Yeah, what a great take by Kelso. That reject rip along the base. Easy deuce.
Here come the Otago Nuggets through Chisholm. Ball over the top. Into the corner.
Zion Anderson thought he had quick hands to get that steal, but unfortunately whistled for the foul. If you noticed in that play, though, defensively, the Bulls just triple switched that screen. So something to keep an eye on as this game continues to unfold.
Toby Hunt from the Chemist Warehouse free throw line gets the scoring underway for the Nuggets. Makes it 2 from 2. Here's Anderson. It's for Kelso. Saville looks outside. Oh, banking the 3 there. Beautifully for the Bulls is Peyton Hughes.
Great execution from the Bulls. Brody Perry decided to not set that pick and roll on the top, goes to the pin down for the shooter instead.
Kenzie. Hunt looks for the 3. Open look. Way to the right. Ooh, pinch there. When the whistle goes, it was Anderson in possession. And the DJ's on an absolute heater.
He knows what time it is. Setting the vibe.
Saville. Kelso, nice ball there to Perry, lays it in off the board.
Great positioning from Brody Perry down low, and good vision by his teammates to get it to him. Great roll off that pick and roll.
Toby Hunt, open look for 3 again, rims out once more, but the offensive board for the Nuggets. They'll have another go. Smiler. It's the contact going against Perry. Can't get it to go off the backboard.
Perry did a good job of holding his space. Anderson probing, shooter in the corner. Thank you, says Peyton Hughes.
Banks it, and this is a hot start for the Bulls here. Out to an 8-point lead in this opening quarter.
Back home feeling good. Smiler to tipping it in the corner. Too long.
Ball's going to go out of bounds, but the Nuggets will get the ball back. And Zion Anderson with the assists there. Chisholm from deep. Will be recovered for the Bulls.
Bulls doing a good job of switching those off-ball screens, leaving their bigger guy in that last help side position.
Ooh, just losing footing there, and Otago bringing it back. Can't get it to fall though. Good Smiler, and some good hustle for the rebound there for the Bulls.
Bulls get out lucky there, giving up that O-board to Zach McKenzie's size.
Perry, too much on it.
Not a bad shot by Perry. Yes, it's earlier in the offense, but he had a rebounder in Zion Anderson down low, ready to collect or at least challenge as well.
Saville looks at the Perry in the paint. Got McKenzie on him, so look outside to the corner, in and out. The offensive rebound though for Perry. Batted away by McKenzie. Still 10-2. The Nuggets yet to hit a field goal. Just those 2 free throws to Toby Hunt so far. Here's Kelso. Saville. The Bulls. One doesn't fall.
Once again, a little bit of a similar situation with Saville taking that shot, knowing bigger, has a little guard on him down low, ready to collect that board. But Saville, a good decision maker out of pick and roll situations.
Saville, 3-ball, can't go. Rebound is snapped up there by Bigger, who's come onto the court.
Bigger gives such a different look when he's on the court for the Bulls, really adds that height, that size inside.
We'll head to the Chemist Warehouse stripe for the first free throws of the afternoon for the Bulls. And number one goes straight. Nuggets looking for their first field goal. Can it come from deep? Off the front of the rim. Otsunuku is also on the court out for the Bulls. Another 7 jumper. Here he is on the baseline, loses it.
You can see the emphasis of the Bulls trying to get it into their big, especially off that mismatch out of the pick and roll. You can hear them say clear side, move that help side out of the way and open up the floor.
Kelso, 5 on the clock. Spins, puts it up, oh, beautiful. It looked a little off balance, wasn't the best look, but made it count.
Nice little turnaround, and how about the IQ and the awareness to know the quarter was over. Let's have another look at Kelso playing off two with the spin, with the poise to get that up on the rim in time.
That is poise. The Bulls, well, they'll take a 13-2 lead over the Nuggets after that first quarter. Crystal, what are they just doing better than the Nuggets at this point?
Right now, other than just putting it in the hoop, I think they've got a better emphasis of getting it inside, getting it in the paint, getting those higher efficient type shots, whereas the Nuggets to me are just settling for threes right now. If they can try to attack, really probe that paint and make some inside-outside action happen, I think things might change for them.
That is a succulent Italian meal. A large cup pepperoni pizza, just $35 from Sal's. Use that online code Sal's Cup 26, valid until Tuesday the 21st. You've actually got quite a while.
You have got quite a while, but our season feels like it is coming to an end so soon, so there's not going to be many more of those deals.
Better jump on it.
Can you hear the heartbreak in my voice when I say that?
I'm very sad as well.
Right, the most exciting and sad time coming to an end, but business end of this league, and all these points, this rapid league, all these points going to end up mattering down the stretch.
The Nuggets get us underway in the second quarter. Chisholm feeds Smiler. Foul called. The inbound ball. An 11-point lead to start this game, the Bulls over the Nuggets, and Otago will just want to be trying to eat into this gradually, and that's a good start, the first field goal of the afternoon for the Nuggets.
And that's a better look for the Nuggets, getting that look inside. They're 0 from 5 from out on the three-point line. So let's go get an easy one, and look at that steal.
Oh, pinched by Oak Chisholm. He's going to take it all the way to the rim and lay it in safely off the board. That's a nice pickup.
Great little turn of momentum for this Nuggets squad. That's the way they would have wanted to start this quarter.
Lead is cut to 7. Tip from Smiler goes out of bounds. Bulls will get it back. And little things like that, especially when you're trying to claw into a deficit, those things can be so important just mentally as well.
Yeah, absolutely, and I like that they're starting it with their defensive effort, letting that lead them to an easy basket.
Perry. Oh, no, called for the travel.
That's what he gets for being a New South Wales fan. Just kidding, I know.
That was left field. That was
right,
not what
totally
I was expecting.
No, Brodie Perry played with him a lot at the Waikato Uni rec space, so I feel comfortable making that comment on here.
You, of course, came through the Brisbane airport from the Māori All-Stars game. Kristen, whilst State of Origin was on midweek, how was that?
Yeah, that was very, very busy. Actually, Taiapua, who I can see on the Bulls bench, was also on that tour. Brody Perry with the blow.
He heard you. He heard you and he was like, nah, blue's hard.
Yeah, watch me check my phone after this. I'm sure his brother, Corey Perry, will let me know as well.
Here he is. Patrick T. Bennett, control it. Just loses possession. Hunt, spinning into the paint, off the left mid. That's beautiful.
It is great setup for him to go middle, knowing he's going to spin back to that open side where there's no help defense to pick his pocket.
Third bucket of the second quarter for the Nuggets. Had none in the first, just the 2 free throws.
Smart foul potentially by Caleb Smiler to get him early, to get on the ground, not while he's going up at the rim. They didn't have any fouls up until that point, and it is a quick quarter, so you can choose to burn some.
Well, pretty simple choice to go for the 3 there. It's a bit short, but picked up by the Bulls and laying it in as Anderson. Difference is back out to 10. Tiffany keeps it in. Tiffany lays it in off the backboard.
Great job getting it inside. One thing the Nuggets will also want to do, though, is tidy up the glass. They're losing that battle of the boards right now.
Not happy about having given away that foul. Smiler. Off the left mid, can't get it to fall Kelso, so the Nuggets bringing it back. Trying to eat into this lead a little more. Difference still 8, 1 to go in the second. Hunt was missing the layup. Perry. Oh yeah, Brody Perry, back to back.
Little heat check out there, gets one on the right wing, takes another one on the left. That's a way to shoot when you're at home.
Good hustle there from Anderson as well. I think the Bulls will get the ball back here. I suppose those are daggers really for this Otago side, trying to claw back this deficit. The margin was 11 at the end of the first. It's back out to 11 now with 42 to go in the second. Brody Perry leading the way with 8 points for the Bulls. Here's Zion Anderson. Can he get in the paint? Oh, denied there by Smiler. Here he is, Caleb Smiler. Foul called on him by Hughes.
Hughes, maybe a strategic foul again, but look at Anderson, tried to get the up fake, but Caleb Smiler balanced, smart. He knows he has those 2 fouls, got whistled very quickly back to back, so doesn't make the same mistake again.
McKenzie. Smiler. Hunt. Step back, 3. Toby Hunt can't get it to fall.
Oh, that was lucky.
Timeout called with 5.6 on the clock. NZ invested in New Zealand basketball. They're giving away 5,000 tickets to school groups, sports groups and community groups coming along and see SL's NBL game. Scan that QR code on screen. Fill out your group's details. Grab your tickets to the big game with thanks to BNZ. Kelso. Oh, the turn and shoot from Hughes. Way off. The full court Hail Mary won't fall for Otago. So, still an 11-point deficit for the much favoured visitors. 21-10 after 2 quarters. And I suppose the Bulls, for the second quarter effort, you look to those 2 threes from Brodie Perry.
Yeah, those were massive. Just that separated, it just keeps the Bulls' score ticking over. But other than that, the Nuggets doing a better job of getting paint touches, scoring inside, then also getting out of the lanes, getting some steals. But there's a replay of Brodie Perry's first 3, and there's the replay of his second. And I feel Toby Hunt's frustration for all the Nuggets fans at home watching.
See Perry leading the way there. Hughes has 6, Kelso 4. Toby Hunt with 4 points. That's the most for the Nuggets so far. Digger doing some good work off the bench, rebounding as well as McKenzie.
Yeah, looking at this rebounding battle, the Bulls are winning it 13 to the Nuggets 6. But what's really standing out to me is the offensive rebounds the Bulls have pulled in. 5-0 boards, 5 extra looks at the hoop. That is something that the Nuggets will want to fix coming out in the second half.
Nuggets, well, they won 7 in a row before last game where they were pipped by the Saints 30-28. And well, they've got a mountain to climb now in these second 2 quarters. They've only got 8 minutes of basketball, down by 11. Plenty of work to do for them as they look to try and leapfrog Wellington into second on the ladder. Wellington playing the next game. The Bulls outfitted in their county's Monaco colours. They'll have the first possession of this 3rd quarter. Here we go, back underway. Saville. Kelso looks into the corner, driving into the paint, then looking back outside as well. Trying to find an option. Perry will have another go from deep. Short that time, just, and reeled in by Smiler. Deep in him. Hunt from deep. Oh yeah, Toby Hunt.
Finally, they get one to go. 1 from 7, the Nuggets from 3.
Sandal. Here's Anderson with him, picked off by Tippany, but gave away the foul.
Good work by Tippany to try and get around, but at the very least stopped that play through fouling. Good decision by the Bulls to try exploit that mismatch.
Almost picked off there. Collecting it eventually is Anderson to the rim, can't lay it in. McKenzie spinning into the paint. He's got a size advantage there. They'll look outside though from deep. The Nuggets, well, they need a few of these to fall. We saw Toby Hunt knock one down just before. The margin is 8. Kelso looks outside. Perry. Called for the travel for a second time this afternoon.
Should have shot it. No, just kidding. No, but going back to what you were saying about the double and them needing to knock down these threes, you saw Hunter Saville dig in on that big. Zach McKenzie down low, who has the advantage, but he's able to do that because the Nuggets aren't killing them from the outside right now.
Here is Hunt. It's to Chisholm. Chisholm's 3 ball won't go. Hunter Saville. That's Kelso. Anderson. Perry. to the shoulder. Has some airtime. Can't quite tip it in.
Unlucky. That was a great move. Mackenzie showing us the handle. Smiling with the dish.
Chisholm. No. Defensive board for Tipene. His jumper won't fall. Terry with the rebound.
You just feel like the Nuggets have to get on a roll sometime soon if they want any chance of coming back into this. Saville lucky to get bailed out with that foul.
And the Nuggets, they are creating good looks. They're just not dropping.
Yeah, and for the most part, actually playing some pretty good defense, especially inside the paint.
Oh, the pass from Saville goes over the top of whoever running out of bounds. Well, that's a let-off for the Nuggets. Potentially opportunity now. It's over Chisholm. Tipene thinks about it. Punt. Some good defense by the Bulls. It's Chisholm. Mackenzie puts up and converts.
Great shot by Mackenzie. They needed that. But right now, the Bulls feeling very comfortable going under ball screens.
And coming up with a turnover as well. There goes Smiler. Flings a pass into the corner. And the three ball won't go from Oak Chisholm. The score is 21-15. 45 to go in the third. Kelso. Terry. Terry steps back, three ball, no. Tipene. Nice ball floated over the top to Chisholm, drives along the baseline and draws the foul.
Good decision by Chisholm. Wow, is that a little tongue twister just there? To reject that three, get himself into the paint, have a chance at a three-point play.
Don't forget, every made free throw contributing to the Hoops in Schools program. If you want to find out more, use that QR code on the screen. All thanks to Chemist Warehouse. If you want to see if you can get some hoops at your school, as Chisholm's first free throw rims out.
Are those stats right? The Bulls haven't scored this quarter.
Yeah, 21-10 it was at half-time. Since then, Otago have added 5. Make that 6. And the difference now is only 5. 20 seconds to go. The Bulls searching for something. Over the top. Nice ball there to Bigger. And Bigger does get some points for the Bulls in this third stint.
Great executed play to move that ball around, to get a different entry pass, make that defense move before feeding the beast inside and Bigger.
Toby Hunt trying to draw the foul, floating that last ball up. Can't draw it. And oh yeah, a dunk there from Bigger. So suddenly, I mean, if not for that dunk, the difference would only be 5. The difference is 7. What have the Nuggets got to do to claw this back? Because they showed plenty of potential in that third quarter.
Yeah, just one possession at a time. Starts with the defense. They can continue to shut down the Bulls, keep their score down, and just tick those points over. Hopefully they can work themselves back into it.
And why do you think, I suppose, the Bulls lost their flow? Because they started so hot, but really struggled there in the third.
You know, I think they missed a few bunnies that they usually do make. A few of Zion Anderson, he's usually very strong going around the rim. And obviously Brody Perry, a little heat check moment for him with some of his threes. But yeah, I'm not sure what's going on down there. If there's a door open on that end of the floor. Some wind maybe?
Don't understand how the crowd isn't all just on their feet dancing to this DJ is putting on some absolute tunes.
Yeah, the Stockyard's got it going on. The knee's going. I don't think it's on B.
He's got the knee pumping, yeah. Here we go, fourth quarter action. Rapid League. Matariki contest. The three ball from McKenzie. Oh, what a start to the fourth for the Nuggets.
Just like that, the script can turn real quick. Two-possession ball game.
Unscored for the foul.
Once again, really getting it inside. Then we see McKenzie, the lefty, lining it up for three.
Floated ball from the baseline. It's Kelso trying to get the bounce pass to Bigger. Bigger hits the deck. He looked for his teammates to help him up there. There was no one there.
Come on, guys. It's a long way down for him. But he was fouled by Toby Hunt. They're switching these screens 1 through 5. Obviously, Zach McKenzie, the only one that can truly match his height.
Here's Kelso looking for a lane. Decides to put it up. Bigger almost pulling in the rebound. Eventually, Tiffany rips it free. Otago bringing it back. 4 points the difference. Here's Tiffany. Looks outside. Oh, the three ball. It's good from Smiler.
Chit from the corner. Nuggets straight back in it.
Well, the difference was 11 at halftime. It's now 1. Bulls looking for some flow. Throwing a pass to no one. Hunt is fouled by Hughes.
It's a great defensive read and instinct by Zach McKenzie. He could see him going to the base and then he was going to run out of real estate down there. Even if he didn't get him on the spin, that would have been a great chance to double team.
A chance to take the lead against all odds. Otago hit the front.
Zach McKenzie has just decided to take over in this last little stanza of play. Saville to Kelso. Good response.
The Bulls, well, much needed. Just searching for rhythm here. The full court press now going from the Bulls. Smiler. It's the pick and roll going with McKenzie. Here is McKenzie to the rim. Up and under, can't lay it in. Rebound though for Chisholm. Looks outside. Tipene. No. Almost the offensive board for Smiler. Bigger. Kenzie's on him. Bigger. Spinning. Drops it in. Franklin Bulls up by 3.
You know, I might feel some of the Nuggets pain just then. That might have been a travel, but we'll play on.
McKenzie finds a lane into the paint. Oh, he can't lay it in. Gets the offensive board. Can't lay it in again. Bigger with the rebound. Oh, they got away with one, and McKenzie will be filthy with himself.
Bigger did a great job of keeping that ball out of the hoop and the behind the back pass, but not the charge. Maybe some karma from the basketball gods just then.
Wow, a bucket there for the Bulls. They would have just stretched that lead out to 2 possessions again. Instead, still a 3-point ball game. 1 minute 23 on the clock. Can Otago draw it back even further? McKenzie outside. Hunt to tie it up. No. Bigger with the rebound.
These threes for the Nuggets. 3 from 15 on that attempt.
Bigger's got 6 rebounds off the bench now too. Here he is again, the big man. Oh yeah, off the left mitt. getting stuck into his work. The difference is 5. Here's Patrick Tipene. It's outside. Beyond the arc, or just rimming out there for Mackenzie. The denial by Kelso.
He just said, get that soft sauce out of here. My gosh. Have another look at this replay. Kelso.
Bang.
Denied.
And helping him out as well. Just an all-round guy.
I don't know if I'd want to be helped up after that.
Be like, nah, mate. Showed me some disrespect. Smiler feeds Tipene from beyond the arc. Oh, Patrick Tipene just makes it interesting again. 2 the difference. Up the other end. 1-4 for Franklin. Boy, what a finish we're in for here.
They called the goaltend, but you're right. Very crucial possessions. Have another look.
Toby Hunt might have caught one in the eye there as well. Here's Chisholm. Sharp pass over the top. Mackenzie can't get it to fall. Hughes with the rebound. Oh my goodness me. Is this basketball or rugby?
Did you guys were talking about State of Origin?
There you go. No fouls to give, so Hughes will have a couple of goes from the chemistry hour stripe. And tell you what, if he converts both of these, well, if he converts the second one, it'd be very helpful.
Yeah, have another look at...
Did he wrap his arms? Was that direct shoulder to head contact? Slots the second. 5 the difference. BNZ player timeout. Just a few seconds on the clock. It's uphill work here for Otago. BNZ wanting to inspire the next generation of basketballers, giving away 5,000 tickets to school groups, sports groups and community groups to come along and see a Sal's NBL game. Scan that QR code on screen, fill up your group's details and grab your tickets to the big game thanks to BNZ.
Interesting to see what the Nuggets do here. If they go for the 2 or the 3, it is going to be a 2-possession game no matter what.
Oh no, losing it out there, a Smiler. Came off his foot. Might be Otago ball still here though. No, will be ball for the Bulls. And well, with 12.5 on the clock, that could be the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, we'll see what the Bulls decide to do here, and if the Nuggets choose to use their fouls to stop the clock to get themselves back in this, or if they'll let it just play out, try go for the steal, play it safely, see what happens. Yeah, unlucky there. Brody Perry doing a good job of pushing Caleb Smiler out of the lane, making it a catch further away from the hoop, close to that sideline.
What are we going to do? Let's go, Bulls. 12.5 seconds.
Kelso. It's it to Hughes, and they do concede a foul. 10.3 on the clock.
Peyton.
These free throws could push it out beyond 2 positions.
Sorry to interrupt you there, Nathan. Peyton obviously was just at the line. 50%, went 1 from 2. He's got 8 points with that free throw. He's 12th all-time on points scored for our Rapid League point scoring leaderboard. Showing us why.
Second one drops in, and the Nuggets need to go. They need to go now. Just deliberating a little there was Mackenzie. The 3-ball won't go, and that should do it. The Franklin Bulls. Oh, my goodness me! Wait a second. That's going to be a 10-point win.
That is what you call a hometown hero right there. Brody Perry getting that last shot to drop. Is that a 3-quarter? Oh, not quite. What are we calling that? 2/3 of the court?
I'll give him 3. I'll give him 3/4.
We round up.
We round up. Brodie Perry. And it ends up, the scoreline looks convincing. Probably doesn't tell the tale of the last few minutes there. Big smile on his face. There, Brodie Perry finishes with 11 points, including 3 threes. But really, that last one, that should count for 6.
Right, bonus point. Brodie Perry will end the game with 11 points. And if we were going to pick a Rapid League MVP, he'd have our vote, I think, with that last shot. But the SM also leading the way with rebounds. He was a big presence inside, showed us, you know, his scoring in the first half inside, and then came to life, knocking down some threes later in the game, but bigger. He was massive inside as well with 6 rebounds. He also finished with 7 points. Harry Calso and Smiler, the only 2 to pick up a block each. But Mackenzie and Toby Hunt, 7 points for the Nuggets. They were the leading scorers on that side.
You probably just couldn't get enough of the buckets to drop. Zach Mackenzie, 3 from 12 from the field in this contest. And it is the Franklin Bulls who come up victors in this Rapid League contest in Pukekohe, 37-27, with an eye-catching 3/4 court, we'll call it, 3-ball from Brodie Perry to finish. Stick with us on Sky Sport. South NBL round 14 action coming up for you very shortly. It's the Bulls and the Nuggets in Pukekohe. My name is Nathan Lim. Alongside me, Talford, Crystal Ledger Walker. Stick with us on Sky Sport. old is she?
She turned 2 in April.
Terrible twos.
Yeah, I've reframed it to terrific twos.
Oh, yeah.
It's my trying to be cup half full. Well, cup half full.
Yeah.
Yeah, mindset towards it.
Oh.
Yeah, well,
That's cute. She's loving that.
yeah, hopefully she's knocked out by the time I get home. What are you doing after this? Done for the day?
What am I doing? Yeah, I think I'm done for the day. Oh, I'll go to the gym probably. Because I'm the only one in my flat at the moment because one of my flatmates and his partner have gone out to Christchurch, the other one's gone disappeared somewhere, so I'm just home alone, so yeah.
So go keep yourself busy.
Yeah, exactly. I'll go to the gym and I'll watch the Warriors tonight for podcast for Monday, so.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Who do the Warriors play?
The Tigers.
Should it be a good game?
Hopefully the Tigers have a bunch of injuries and have been really shit lately, so hopefully just an easy win for the Warriors. Straightforward. So yeah, we will see.
Did you see who the pre-game interviews were?
Oh yeah, fuck, good point. Yo, who are the pre-game interviews? Who was the first one, sorry? Oh, 2 yeah, cool. Sweet, easy as. Should we have time to do a rehearsal? Probably not. That's alright. All good, we know the drill. Nah, we're all good. No, I think we're all good. 6.
Fan appreciation round. That's the round we're on. What's the game day? What's the question of the day today?
Is there a question of the day?
Yeah, it's like the fan appreciation round. Here, look on the Instagram. I don't know if there's a real lull in the game. We can maybe.
Game on the line. Who do you want taking the final shot? Like of
think
Any player in the league?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
okay.
so. And then
Elijah
chance to
Peter.
win what? For a chance. Wait, I'm confused. How many questions of the day are there?
Gang.
Any chance you have tissues in there? A tissue? Oh. No, it's okay. I can also use these wipes right here. Okay, say less. I'm all good. Thank you. Yes. I won't dig into how it's mysterious.
What
but
else were
yes.
you thinking of? Oh, okay. Right.
No. Nothing that serious.
No, mate. Yeah, I know. This is not good conversations to be having 2 minutes of being on it.
I know, but even when I was like shooting through, like.
The business end of the Sal's NBL is fast approaching, and the Otago Nuggets wanting to keep putting pressure on the league's top 4. This afternoon they're visiting the Franklin Bulls, who are on a 6-game losing streak, looking to bounce back. Welcome in Sal's NBL round 14. Kia ora, happy matariki. Hope you are enjoying your long weekend. My name is Nathan Lim, and alongside me is Tolton Crystal Ledger Walker. Crystal, welcome to the broadcast. What can we expect from this afternoon's game? What can the Franklin Bulls draw hope from, I suppose, on a bad run at the moment?
Yeah, they can draw hope from the fact that they only lost their game by 3 points versus the Giants, and the fact that it was 1 possession. So, you know, 1 possession gone different and they would have had that W, and they'll be looking to make that happen today. And let's remember the last time these two teams matched up, it was a nail biter. So right on the money that it's a 50-50 split vote.
100%, that 94-93 win for the Bulls back in June. That was actually their last win, with a Carter Witt buzzer beater at the death. Don't forget, you can have your shout. Let us know who you think will take the lollies in this afternoon's fixture, the Bulls or the Nuggets. So use that QR code on screen. Jump in and have your say. But we're going to, over the next few minutes, take you through everything you need to know ahead of this clash. Plenty of action over this long weekend to come in the Sal's NBL. But first, let's pull up the ladder. And as you can see there, the Auckland Tuatara sitting pretty at the top of the ladder. 14 wins, 2 losses. The Southland Sharks, well, they've actually drawn level on 14 wins. Tuatara with a game in hand. There they are, the Nuggets, down in 5th. Now, they can theoretically get up over the Wellington Saints. The Wellington Saints play after this, but they need the Wellington Saints to lose. So, in order to keep the pressure on them, the Nuggets have to win this afternoon. The Franklin Bulls, there they are, in 5 wins, 11 losses, having lost the last 6 in a row. These top 4 leading the ladder, Crystal, they are well out in front of the rest of the pack.
They are, right, they do have quite a lead, but it's still anyone can, you know, make playoffs and anything can happen. We know it's the late end of the season and everyone's starting to peak and find their rhythm in different times.
As I mentioned, plenty of action to come straight up after this. The Saints do battle with the Tauranga Whai in Tauranga. That came from 6:30. The Manawatu Jets hosting the Hawke's Bay Hawks in Palmerston North on tomorrow afternoon. After that, the Sharks do battle with the Giants in Invercargill. That'll be a big game. And then the Saints hosting the Rams. The Saints back in action, 2 games in 3 days. They're hosting the Canterbury Rams. That's a massive clash in Wellington on Sunday afternoon. Let's take a look at this starting 5 too here for the Otago Nuggets, and we're going to hear from one of their players as well. So much firepower. Tyson Tatapaisi, Wade Tuark, Craig Moller, Ethan Rusbatch, Elaine Louise as well. Crystal, I mean, there's plenty of attacking power here, even though defensively that's where they've been more dominant this year, the Nuggets.
Yeah, absolutely. Their coach, you know, really prides himself on the defensive presence that this team has. But to me, it's the guard play, how they shoot the ball today will go a long way if they get this, if they can get this W.
Let's hear from Wade Tuark, who we caught up with a few moments ago.
Hey, last time you played the Bulls, they pulled off a win in the final play of the game. Where do you and the Nuggets need to focus your defensive efforts today to slow down what can be a potent offensive attack when they find freedom?
I believe we just need to focus on our defensive principle, just stick to what we know and what we're good at, and yeah, just play defense as we know it, and then whoever is hot on the Bulls or whoever is making the most points, or you know, who's a playmaker, I think we just need to focus on stopping them.
Nuggets have lifted the offense of late, topping 90 points for 4 straight games. How do you and the team keep up that form on the road in what can be a very, very difficult environment to win?
I think it's about staying poised, executing our offense, and just making sure we find the right guy at the right time. Whoever is hot on our team, make sure we run plays for him, and then just as a team overall, just playing together.
Playing together, simple mindset there from 2 archers. The Nuggets look to keep pace with the Wellington Saints. Nuggets are currently 6th on the ladder. Let's take a look at this Franklin Bulls lineup. Starting 5 here for the hosts: Jace Carter, Darren Boyd, Carter Witt, Cale Robinson, and Dominic Galman-Porto. Who are the names that stand out from this roster?
Yeah, well, obviously you can't go past the 3 import guards who are all specialists in their own right. They lead this team in different categories. But for me, the point of difference today can really be DKP inside. His presence, how he goes, could really determine this game. The Nuggets have strong guards, but I don't know if they have a big that can really match his physicality.
Well, we caught up with the man who sits 4th in the league for scoring, Darren Boyd, averaging 21.7 points per game. Let's hear from him.
The Nuggets come to town for a game with finals implications, having shown a renewed offensive punch in games of late, with 6 of their last 7 outings scoring at least 90 points. What aspects of their offensive attack do the Bulls need to contain as you look to grab a win to launch the squad squarely into the finals race?
Well, I think just from playing them last time, they move a lot off ball. And I think that's a big emphasis for us. It was a big emphasis for us the last time we played them, and we didn't do a very good job of it. That's why they scored 93 points against us. We just happened to get 1 more than them. But for us, it's just going to be containing their actions, and then after that, we got to have good off-ball awareness to see cuts, see, you know, pin downs that are coming out of nowhere, and just stay locked in on defense for this full shot clock.
Turning the focus to the Bulls, who haven't picked up a win since the last time you faced the Nuggets in that thrilling match. They went down to the final play. What was working for the Bulls down the stretch of that game that you can transfer into today's match as you look to protect home court today?
We did a good job rebounding the ball that game, and that helped us out tremendously against them. They're not one of the biggest teams. They're kind of like us, so it kind of helps us to where we can go get some more offensive boards and get some more possessions on our hands. But like I said, the biggest thing is going to be controlling their defense. I mean, their offense at the end of possessions. Knowing that we got to stay locked in for the entire shot clock, and on the offensive end, I think all season we've shown that we can hit it when it counts. So I think it really comes down to the defensive end tonight.
Great to hear from Darren Boyd there. Yeah, maintaining possession and rebounding both going to be really key. The Bulls actually lead the league in offensive rebounding per game, 13.5 per game. So there's plenty to work with here for the Bulls.
Yeah, absolutely. And that guy on your screen in that player spotlight right there, he is the one to keep off the offensive glass. Jace Carter, he leads this Bulls squad in rebounds, but pulls in over 3 offensive rebounds per game. So he's one you've got to put a body on. And then obviously Boy Tuach, dangerous in transition. Some like to say he's a walking highlight reel. We'll see if he delivers today. But how about those other stats? What did you make out of those as those just disappeared?
Well, the big one that stands out is the amount of points that the Bulls concede per game. Almost 96, they're 9th in the league, so they don't have necessarily massive issues offensively. They can score. We can see from their stats the players that lead. Jace Carter's 9th in scoring, Darren Boyd's 4th in scoring, Carter Witt's 1st in assists, Carter Witt's 1st in assists, Jace Carter's 1st in rebounding. So they got plenty to work with, as I mentioned. It's just about, I guess, controlling things down the defensive end and not letting the score blow out and needing to fight for a comeback. We take a look at the Your Shout vote, and as I suppose predicted, the Nuggets are stealing 75% of your fans' vote so far. See an All Blacks jersey there too, taking on Italy on Sky Sport tomorrow afternoon. So much action on at the moment. The Warriors later tonight against the Tigers from 10 p.m. So massive long weekend ahead in sport, and you can catch all this action on Sky Sport, of course. The players make their way out onto the court. Yeah, this Bulls starting 5 lethal on offense, really, but just a few problems at the other end. 9th in points conceded, last in field goal percentage, 10th in 3-point percentage defense. The match officials for this afternoon: Ryan Jones, Daniel Cooge, Bryn Watson. Tip off, and we're underway in Pukekohe. It is the Franklin Bulls who win the first possession, looking to start fast. Gelman Poto. Outside, Witt from about the free throw line. Can't get it to fall, and Louise will bring it back for the Nuggets.
Sorry, I'm just shaking my head because I was about to say there's no way he's going to start this game like he finished the last. Carter Witt had 28 points last time these two matched up. That's Craig Moller attempting that 3.
Moller, so powerful as well with ball in hand. Stolen there by Tatapaisi. Gives it to Tuach. 3 ball now for the Nuggets. Won't go.
Interesting choice to me that Moller chose to pull up for that 3 instead of getting inside with that numbers advantage. DKP looking to post down low.
There he is. Gelman Poto spinning, double teamed. He's it up off the right mid, but away to the left.
You can see the Bulls' intention is to get it into him. The last few possessions, we've seen them give him a look. Russ Badge with some space.
Ethan Russ Badge wasn't too far off. A deep 3 attempt. Still no score in this first quarter. Here's Witt. Gets it to Carter. Oh, lays it off to Robinson, and Robinson makes no mistake. We're underway.
And the fans at the Stockyard can finally sit down. Great off-ball movement from Robinson to give Carter an action inside.
Nice pass there from Tuach to Tatapaisi, but they look outside again. Here's Russ Badge. Moller. Tatapaisi, dangerous from outside, but he's short that time. Louise. Won't go. The offensive board here for Franklin. Carter. Jace Carter to the ball.
And with this slight flex afterwards, Jace Carter playing with his food out on the right wing.
To Arch, 3 ball. Oh, yeah!
Boy, Tuach, the best three-point percentage for this Nuggets squad. Shoots over 42% from deep.
Hard to believe he only averages 16.3 points per game. As you said, walking highlight reel is Moller to picking up the intercept. Tuach. Oh, I thought he was going to go back to back. Oh, puts up the attempt anyway. It's short. Kalman Poto with the rebound. Witt. Mid-range 2. Rims out. Tuach with the rebound. From deep. Oh, beautiful. Rusbech.
Can you get any more hand in his face on that one? Great contest. Just better shot from Rusbech.
His first bucket of the night is a maximum. Carter Witt. 1 step, 2 step, off the board and out. But the Biasic on a run. From the free throw line. Oh, yeah. The jumper.
And to be able to shoot the ball as smoothly as he can must be a luxury. Had to respect him for the 3. Chooses the midi-game instead.
The Nuggets on an 8-0 run and picking up another intercept. Rusbech pulls up.
Now we know the Nuggets like to switch 1 through 5. Right now, it's paying off.
Here's Boyd. Haven't seen much from him so far. 3 balls away.
DKP has been asking for those fouls inside for a while now. Had a deep seal. And he'll take a well-deserved seat as Bigger and Anderson check in the game.
2 rapid league players. For the Bulls getting an early injection. It was a 37-27 win for the Bulls earlier over the Nuggets in the rapid league. Sal's EBL team make a 2 from 2 for the hosts. Carter with another offensive board. Anderson has the ball stripped away, but he's fouled.
Anderson is so good at moving without the ball, cutting into the lane, giving different options. He has that explosiveness around the rim to finish in multiple ways. From a very strong basketball family. His sister, Asia Anderson, selected in the 3-on-3 Tall Ferns, who will compete in the Commonwealth Games coming up.
Pretty exciting Commonwealth Games. Fast approaching. Just 2 weeks out. Silver Ferns back in action. Taking on the hosts in the opener, Scotland and Glasgow.
Hey man, you can't talk about netball on here.
Oh, mate. It's on Sky Sport. We can give it a shout out. The Chemist Warehouse strike. Floats it in.
Look at this full court press from the Bulls.
Goes Louise. Nice dime there. Laying it in too. It was Bardsley.
Bardsley, such a good injection of energy off the bench for the Nuggets. Moves really well without the ball, especially along the baseline, as we just saw there in that dunker spot. Have another look at Louis breaking the press. Bardsley slipping in the gap, getting it off just in time.
timeout here. Franklin, well, they started with a 4-0 lead, but since then the Nuggets stormed back, scored 8 on the trot, but for a free throw. It's been all their weight for the next few minutes of this first quarter. And I suppose what we expect from this Nuggets outfit, I've only won 2 of their last 5, but said, yeah, pushing that top 4. 7 wins, 9 losses in the competition so far. The Bulls struggling, 6 defeats in a row.
I've felt for the Bulls at points in this season. They've had some really close games. But I must say, whoever the recruiter is in Franklin, they do a great job of finding good imports. Like you mentioned, they lead in 3 different categories. Let's think back a few seasons ago when they recruited Luther Muhammad, MVP of the league, who absolutely carried this Bulls squad once upon a time.
Back underway, less than 5 to go in this opening quarter. Otago with the early advantage. Witt. Carter Witt, nice bounce pass there, and the bucket for Anderson.
Carter Witt, the best passer in this league. The dish to Anderson.
To Arch, finds a lane. Oh, look to give the pass away. He was fouled on the route.
Boy, Tuach, so explosive, so quick off the mark. Have a look at him weaving his way through traffic and taking a stroll to the Chemist Warehouse free throw line.
Converts the opener from the Chemist Warehouse stripe. Boy, Tuach. 2 from 2. Here's Carter Witt. Witt finds a lane, lays it in.
Witt, quick change of pace, had the mismatch against Miller Joes to start that. Blows by, 2 to get to it. Louis with the dish. Bardsley with the drive.
Oh, that's nice from Bardsley, just found a lane. A little crowded, but lays it in nicely off the board.
And how about this, getting up full court, applying some pressure to Carter Witt.
Along the baseline. Now, the travel call, jump, look for the pass.
Boy
Couldn't find
Tuach,
one.
sorry to cut you off. Boy Tuach with the awareness to stay and help, to meet that drive. Nice and early outside the charge circle to turn it over.
Louise. Searching into the paint, finds an option. Oh, almost all the way went Bardsley.
Wow. He tried to put 3 people with that dunk attempt. Have another look at it. Steps in down the lane. Few black jerseys jump. That would have been on the highlights show if that had gone.
That was almost on the highlights show there.
Bardsley up to 4 points with those free throws.
Boyd, Saville, one of those rapid league players. Looking outside, Robinson. Here's Boyd again. Oh, beautiful. Darren Boyd.
That was a pretty turnaround. The little shimmy, the hesitation, don't know which way he's going to go. To the right for the finish. Louis.
Looking outside to Arch. No. Bigger with the rebound. Oh, Boyd, where's he lost it? He has lost it.
Did he almost get that back through the Nuggets player's legs? Little nutmeg action.
Bit of pinball action there.
A little bit of turnover action there. Oh no, not through his legs. Take it back, take it back. Now it's interesting to me that the Bulls put Robinson on Louis. He's the point guard, essentially the shortest on the court, but doesn't play with it by the size. And the steal, Carter.
Opportunity, Carter! Hello! But the Pius to the rim, lays it in off the board.
Tyson Paese feeling comfortable with that pressure. Takes it to the rim for the easy lay.
Boyd looks outside to Carter. Can he back up his dunk? Bounce over the top of the backboard.
Jace Carter shoots a 3-ball at just over 32% from 3. Have another look at that throwdown. Easy money, easy work for Jace Carter in transition.
Louise finds Tatapias. From beyond the arc, won't go there for Mola.
Mola 0 from 3 from outside.
Jace Carter. Outside. 3-ball.
Saville, such a good injection off the bench. The youngster out of St. John's in Waikato. Hamilton. Have a look at the kick out. No fear. Quick release. Saville for 3.
2-point ball game. Bulls have done well to bring this back with less than a minute to go in the opening quarter. A couple of eye-catching plays. I mean, that dunk from Jace Carter, the turnover up the other end under no pressure at all. Made sure to make it a highlight. And there you go. 3-ball too from Hunter Saville. Seen a lot of use of the bench early from the Bulls. Not so much from the Nuggets, but why do you think we've seen such early injections of these rapid league players?
Yeah, I know Coach Dan Ryan has spoken about his squad being young. They're not just focused on, making a playoff run this year, but it's about investing for their future in their local core. So I think that's why we're seeing the likes of Hunter Saville get these early opportunities in the game. Obviously, Anderson has got in, Hughes as well, that shooting spot. But yeah, I think it's the investment, not just for this season, but the coming ones as well.
Here's the lane, Louise. It's the shoulder going, looks outside. Up to Paese. Nola's there, but up to Paese is going to drive to the baseline and then nicely loop it in.
Tyson Paese up to 6 points.
Saville. Oh, Jace Carter fancied another. Is this Jace Carter or Vince Carter?
Hey, maybe they're cousins.
Bigger feeds Saville. Bounce pass just reeled in by Bigger. Saville will put up another 3. Same spot, same result.
100% from the 4. Hunter Saville heat check.
But the Paese deep 3. The reply won't fall, and that'll be the opening quarter. We'll take another look at this 3-ball from Hunter Saville. Oh yeah, silky as you like. And a couple of highlights in the first quarter for the youngster there, and it is the Otago Nuggets with a slight 20-19 lead after the opening quarter. The NZNBL action. Stick with us on Sky Sport. Back in a moment. A tight NBL contest to kick us off on Matariki weekend. The Otago Nuggets up over the Franklin Bulls 20-19 after the opening quarter in Pukekohe. My name's Nathan Lim, alongside me Crystal Ledger-Walker. Boy, oh boy, that'd be a nice addition to the commentary box, wouldn't it? Large cup pepperoni pizza, $35 from Sounds. Use that online code, Sounds Cup 26, and banking it there to start us off in the second quarter is Craig Moller.
Yeah, those are his first points of the game. Struggled to get going from deep in that first quarter, was 0 from 3, but doesn't waver his confidence to step into that one. Witt coming off the stagger screen for the ball.
Carter Witt, step back, 3. It's away. Kalman Poto puts up the Paese on the ground. Sees the foul too, I believe.
Nuggets have been doing a good job on DKP so far. Still scoreless in this game, but he definitely has that physical size advantage inside.
Again hitting the quarters of the Paese there. Here's Russ Batch, gets it away and almost laying it in, but not quite. It's Miller-Jose.
And that's frustrating for DKP. It's a second foul in the space of about 20 seconds, if that.
First free throw is away from the Chemist Warehouse stripe. Screams from the Pukekohe locals to try and put them off, and successfully too.
That's exactly why you want home court advantage when playoffs come around. For that 6th man on the side.
Almost feel like it'd be more off-putting to have just one random kid screaming than the entire crowd all doing it.
Yeah, well, how about when we were at the Tuatara game and they started playing sirens?
Yeah, like bombing sirens that you hear during World War II. Freaked me out for a second.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I reckon just like one kid just putting in a high-pitched scream would be enough to put me off.
Yeah, maybe not even that for me. Great dime by Witt.
Carter! Stop it!
The Carter squared connection. Carter Witt to Jace Carter down low.
Gonna have me losing my voice as That's the Piasek. The return. Tuach finds Moller. Moller over the top to Rusbatch. Can't lay it in. And the rebound for Robinson. Almost pinched there too by Bardsley. Still there for the Franklin Bulls. Here's Witt from 3. In and out.
Ethan Rusbatch did a good job to peel on both of those switches. Rotate for his teammates that were out of position. Moller with the dish.
Rusbatch with the food.
Good defense down one end, rewarded with the 3-ball down the other. Rusbatch with his first points of the game.
Witt on the reply, off the right mid. Won't go. Defensive board though for Bigger and finishes the job.
It's exactly what he is in there to do, to clean that glass.
Tuach gets it to Rusbatch. Oh my goodness me.
We know Ethan Rusbatch is an elite shooter. We know he's used to these rims, the former Bull. But what you might not know is how elite his footwork is, how quick that was to get into his shot, that reverse pivot.
Boyd, shape to 3, got the fake going, step to the right, puts it up. And the offensive board again for Franklin, so potent on that offensive glass. Here's Boyd with ball back in hand. Witt gets into the paint, looks outside. Boyd won't go.
Darian Boyd 0 from 3 with that 3-point miss off the mark. Rusbatch, don't do it to him.
Oh! Deep 3, Ethan Rusbatch.
4th 3-ball of the game, and we're not even at half-time, let alone halfway through this second quarter.
32-23, suddenly the gap is 9. Carter had a couple highlights at the rim. Can't add one from beyond the arc. Tuach. To the rim, draws the foul. Can't get the bucket, but will head to the Chemist Warehouse free throw line.
How about that handle and a little hesitation though? Boy, Tuach starting to get loose out there. Have another look at this replay, that little cross. And then hesitation at the basket. He knew Jace Carter, the shot blocker, would jump, sold him with it, and took a trip to the Chemist Warehouse shop.
Don't forget, every made free throw contributing to the Hoops in Schools program. Thanks to Chemist Warehouse. If you want to find out more and get some basketball hoops at your school, use that QR code on the screen. It's Tuach, 6 the first. The Nuggets shooting at 67% only from the free throw line. That's 9th in the league. The Bulls only, well, they're actually further behind Rusbatch. Oh, again, Ethan Rusbatch. His hands are on fire.
Did he check them too?
He did indeed. Might need some oven mitts if you want to high-five Ethan Rusbatch. Here's Witt. Robinson, the response.
Robinson's first look from 3 is good. He's got 5 points, but where's Ethan Rusbatch? Someone stay on him.
Louise shouting orders. Who's he going to give it to? He's going to find a lane into the paint, all the way to Miller-Jose, who can't finish the job. Carter, oh look out, Carter with the flex.
With the throwdown, with the flex, with the fans doing it all. Must be nice to fly.
Well, he took off like a jet. And no wonder he's hyped up about it. The Bulls still down by 8, but that's his 3rd dunk. We're only in the second quarter.
That was the one from earlier. This is the one you just saw on your screen.
Oh, he loves it.
He's a fan favorite in the stockyard.
See why. Yeah, Otago Nuggets will be they'll be calm. Up by 8 now. The lead was 13 at a point.
Ethan Rusbach, 15 points so far. 5 threes. Have a look, that's the elite type of footwork I'm talking about. To be able to gather in motion, step right into it. Look how quick that ball is leaving his hands. You cannot be late, you must be connected. Because if you are, he does not need much time or space to get it off. And like you said, someone's got to put some oven mitts on that guy.
Well, the beat's just adding to this atmosphere. What a scoring occasion we're faced with at both ends this afternoon. And oh no, the offensive foul there. It was Moller giving it away.
That's the stop the Bulls would have wanted out of a timeout. We'll see if they can convert it here. They want to get some of this momentum back their way. Anderson off the Iverson cut.
Witt feeds Carter. Well, they'll be guarding the rim whenever Carter has the ball now. Hits the deck, can't get there this time. Here is Rusbach. Gets it to middle of Jose. Recovering, can't lay it in, he's fouled. And he's a little annoyed he couldn't get the bucket there.
Yeah, Miller Jose with the big body move back to the basket. Just missing that dunk, but stays with it. Adds a rebound to his tally and takes a trip to the free throw line. The Nuggets playing good defense on Jace Carter on one end and led to a good offensive possession, on the other.
Isaac Miller-Jose converts the first from the Kemiswe House stripe. Bulls 6 from 9 so far from the free throw line, make that 7 from 10. It's a 10-point lead now for the Nuggets. Looking to eat into that as Robinson does so.
Robinson perfect from outside, 2 from 2 from deep. Then see Rusbach popping off on one side. He's the shooter that the Bulls brought in on the other. Good feed from Saville. Robinson, feet set, cash money from the corner.
Checking out is Ethan Rusbach. Here's Luis from the free throw line. And they'll eat these up, well, the Nuggets. Two from 2, Elaine Louise.
No one in major foul trouble on either side except DKP for the Bulls. He's sitting with 2 personal fouls. No one else there or over.
You see already, though, that the Nuggets have been to the free throw. Oh, the denial. Miller-Jose, get out of my face. To Darren Boyd. I was just going to say that the Nuggets have been to the free throw line 12 times in this game, and the Bulls only twice.
We'll make that 3 times with that right there. But you're right, I think the Nuggets have put a real emphasis on getting it inside, and potentially with the Bulls having DKP sitting out leaves them vulnerable in that, post position. Darian Boyd, last time these 2 teams matched up, he had 14 points, 5 assists. He's the leading scorer for this Franklin Bulls squad with just under 22 per game. And with that basket, he is Only up to 2 points in this one.
Louise along the baseline, gets the ball away, straight back to Boyd. Oh, and doing well to recover it, and not quite laying it in though. Robinson. Moller. The Russ Batch, back to Moller. Moller 3 ball, oh, looks good. And one.
You know what I love about that play? The fact that Jeff Sparrow is sprinting right into his space to dap him up and let him know he appreciates the good work, the hustle, the play that Moller just made. Have another look at it. Hits the 3 ball, draws the N1. Look who's the first man on the scene with a massive smile to match.
Big grin on the face of the Otago Nuggets coach. Certainly gets into the passion of it, does Jeff Sparrow. Tell you what, if this game is close in the dying minutes, we might need to have a paramedic on standby. Love the enthusiasm and the passion that he brings to the sideline. Kalman Poto. It's Witt. Saville, who got hot in the first, cannot add his 3rd 3 of the afternoon.
But once again, bringing DKP gives the Bulls squad a different look from the Nuggets defense. They sent that double, which let Saville line up that 3. Louis using his body and size and muscle down low.
Beyond the air ball there from Anderson. It's going to be picked up by Otago. Russ Batch. Step back. 3 ball. Eastern Russ Batch. Back-to-back air balls in this game.
You don't mind it from Ethan Rusbach, though, who's hit 5 threes already in this game. He has a little bit of a green light to line it up. Witt organizing the offense.
Ball into the corner. Here's Saville. Looks outside. Denied. Coming up with the ball is Louise. Bounce pass. Dribbles over the baseline.
Good recovery from the Bulls to get back and stop that break. Louis disappointed. Turning that ball over.
There you go. There's some of that passion there from Jeff Sparrow.
You've got to love that as a player when your coach is encouraging you after a mistake.
Three ball is good. My goodness, this game has some highlights. Jace Carter, seen how devastating he can be at the rim. Here's an example of his scoring from deep. And Louis into the paint, can't lay it in. Oh, firing a long pass and just reeling it in. There is Boyd. Disrupted, though, some good hustle from Two Arts to keep it in. The Nuggets will bring it back, nursing a 10-point lead now. Stolen by the Bulls. Oh, look out, Boyd to the rim, got the contact going, can't get it to fall. And then concedes the foul.
Yeah, Boyd is frustrated. He felt like he got fouled a few possessions ago and probably felt like he got fouled on that take as well. A little bit of frustration in response. And that's not a smart foul by the Bulls to let the Nuggets walk all the way down the floor. Have another look. Bardsley getting the rebound. Witt getting his hand caught in the cookie jar. They'll let Bardsley just stroll the length of the court into some free shots.
Carter Witt. Robinson over the top to Kelman Porter. In the paint, double teamed as per usual. Ball stripped away. It's there for Otago. Pulling up for the three is Rusbatch. A little too much on it. The Bulls will get it back. 47 on the clock. Looking for an option as Robinson floats it up the alley-oop. Almost. Carter reels it in and then smartly just takes his time and puts it in off the backboard.
Jace Carter, 13 points with that bucket. It smarts to land. Go for the easy bucket. Rusbatch with it.
Moller. Jumper. Won't go. On the clock. Should finish off second quarter here. Nuggets up by 8. And they push the lead into double digits again. Carter Witt will go into the paint. And lay it in nicely. Carter Witt showing all his class. Brilliant end to the second quarter for the Otago Nuggets. Let's take another look at this.
Oh, how about that? Weaving through the lane. Great ball placement to keep it away from the pesky hands. Reaching in. Carter Witt with the smarts to finish that half off with the bucket at the buzzer.
And the Bulls, they pull it back to within 6. Otago go into halftime leading 46-40. Stay with us on Sky Sport. We'll be back with the third quarter action in just a few moments.
Just want to say, huge thank you to our You're done? Ooh, I got free throw now. Yeah, let's go from the free throw.
The Otago Nuggets lead the Franklin Bulls 46-40 in Pukekohe. your opening Matariki weekend Sal's NBL match as we get towards the business end of the season. Kia ora, welcome. Hope you're enjoying your long weekend. My name is Nathan Lim, alongside me, tall fern Crystal Ledger Walker. Crystal, we've seen some real highlights, you know, in this game so far. I think of Jace Carter's dunks, Ethan Rusbeck's just shooting from beyond the arc. What stood out most to you from this game?
Right, those two things definitely popped out at me as well. But one stat as I'm looking through this sheet right here is the points in the paint, the difference between these two teams. Bulls have 22 points in the paint, the Nuggets only 10. And surprisingly, DKP has been held to 0 points that first half. He was someone that I thought, you know, would have more of a presence inside, but the Nuggets have been doing a good job of doubling him. Now let's look at these boards. Mola absolutely leading the way with 9. Jace Carter putting in a shift on the glass as well, though, and he has 2 offensive rebounds alongside Bigger. So that's something that the Nuggets will have to watch out for. Then look at all those blocks. 3 Nuggets players getting in on that action, and Harry Kelso off the bench has been big for the Bulls. You know who else has been big off the bench for the Bulls is Hunter Saville, who stepped in to some really key and timely threes.
Yeah, he shot a couple in the Rapid League game earlier and has got on a bit of a heater in that opening quarter, shooting 2 threes did Hunter Saville. The Franklin Bulls definitely making use of their bench early. The likes of Bigger, Anderson, Saville, Kelso and Hughes all getting involved in the opening couple of quarters. Thank you to Chemist Warehouse, official stats partner of the Sal's NBL. But just based off the highlights we've seen so far in this contest, there's plenty of action to come. The Otago Nuggets pushing to keep pace with the Wellington Saints. Need the Wellington Saints to lose their game up after this against the Tauranga 5. So stick with us. We'll be back in a couple of minutes for third quarter action on Sky Sport. It's the Otago Nuggets leading the Franklin Bulls 46-40 in Pukekohe. This game has been a scoring highlights reel. The Otago Nuggets visiting the Franklin Bulls in Pukekohe and leading after 2 quarters 46-40. We think back to the 5th of June when these two teams last played one another. The Franklin Bulls won 94-93 with a Carter Witt buzzer beater at the death. That was actually the Bulls' last win. They've had 6 straight defeats since then. My name's Nathan Lim, alongside me, Torfin Crystal Ledger Walker. Crystal, we were just saying off air about how good it would be if this game goes down to the wire in a similar finish.
Hey, my money is on this game being close to the very end, the way these two teams are going. That guy on your screen, Ethan Rusbatch, is one that will be circled and I'm sure talked about in the Bulls locker room this halftime break, because he popped off for 5 threes, and we heard Durian Boyd in his pre-game interview talk about their off-ball defense and how locked in they had to be on shooters like him.
100%, 5 threes in the opening couple of quarters. 15 points so far for Ethan Rusbatch. Jace Carter has also been prolific for the Bulls. 13 points so far, 6 from 10 in the field, including 3 dunks. He's been really impressive and devastating if they leave a lane open.
Yeah, he is one you've got to build a wall against, and early, because not only can he find a way through, but he can also jump over you if you're close enough to the rim.
You talked about Kalman Poto when we came in after the second quarter to talk through some of the stats and how you're surprised he hadn't had more of an impact on the game. He's been double teamed by the Nuggets so far. If you're him, how do you get into the game when you're always having to contend with 2 defenders?
Yeah, I mean, having some shooters knock down some shots will help him. You know, if they start really capitalizing on that double team coming and them giving up some open shooters, if they can knock down some of those threes, that means the double will come at least slower, or they'll have to think about it a second time, and DKP can find some space to go to work. DKP's averaging almost 12 points per game. He had 0 in that first half, and we saw the Bulls trying to feed it into him, especially on those mismatches. So yeah, hopefully he can come out and start a little bit hotter and find some form in this one, because only 1 shot attempt as well just isn't enough touches and looks at the basket for him.
Got some nice pink basketball shoes there for a couple of the Otago players. I've always been a big fan of the colour pink.
I like that. I like that. And Rusbatch got some purple going.
Yeah, I saw Carter's got a couple of different coloured shoes as well.
Oh yeah, the Kobe's. Well, you need to look up how much those cost.
Really?
Really?
Can you give me a hint?
Like, let me just say, when we were getting Kobe's in college, they were reselling for like $3 grand American.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I wouldn't play in those if I got those.
There's some sneakerheads around. Look at DKP wanting the ball down low. Robinson straight on. Away to the left. Yeah, basketball shoes, they get up there. Parents will know about it.
$3 grand is crazy. Is that US as well?
Yeah, US.
So we're talking like $5 grand New Zealand.
Yeah, we're talking about put those shoes in a frame and you better not dust them up.
Wowee. Too hard. Finds Moller. Craig Moller from beyond the arc. Way to the left. Durian Boyd with the rebound. Picked off there by Moller. Looks across Tatapaese, lethal from range. There he goes, Tyson Tatapaese.
That's his first 3-point bucket of this game, up to 9 points. We know he's a shooter. Man, it's going to be sad signs for the Bulls if he gets going, as well as Rusbatch.
Corner opportunity, Carter. Won't go. Kalman Poto with the offensive board though. Spinning, lays it in.
You asked ways that DKP can get going. That is it exactly there. If you can't get it, you know, in the possession, why not get it off the glass? And hopefully while your teammate's still out on the wings, DKP with the hard show and recover.
It's his first bucket of the night. Moller loses it, but luckily it comes off the leg of White and out of bounds, so Otago will get it back. Louis into the paint, spinning. Can he lay it in? Oh, does a nice job there.
Louis is a strong guard down low. Reminds me of Boyd, the way they use their body, able to find angles off the backboard. Speaking of, Boyd firing from deep.
Oh, bit of physicality there between Mola and Kelman Porto.
DKP asking for the flop. And that will be his third personal foul. Have another look at this. Mola runs straight into the DKP wall.
Yeah, third foul, but as Casey Frank says, you got 5 fouls, you use them all.
Don't start quoting Casey Frank. Don't take advice from that guy. He'll be agreeing. He's probably saying DKP's in the right there. He loves the fights within the fights. Louis, step back.
Oh yeah, it's good too. Lane Louis.
Just waiting for my phone to get a text from Casey Frank. Oh my gosh, Jeff Sparrow giving some chest bump love to his point guard coming off the court.
He's got to be careful he doesn't injure one of his players there, Jeff Sparrow.
Right, we just saw DKP get called for that same thing. Louis, too much space.
Yes, Jeff Sparrow with the technical for dropping the shoulder on one of his own players.
Hey, we said if there's one coach that is active and gives just as much effort as the players do, it is Jeff Sparrow.
Physicality is something you rarely see from the coach, but it just goes to show the passion he's got. See all the players locked in there.
You'd be surprised the amount of coaches, especially in basketball, that get real excited and happy when they get given a pad to like beat up the post at training. Some of their eyes light up.
So what, you're training and your coach is sort of off in the corner hitting a pad?
No, not quite. They're under the basket and you've got to like run it straight at them, finish through, kind of replicating the likes of, you know, going at someone like DKP.
I see. Yeah, that makes more sense.
But I'm sure some coaches are in the corner, you know, hitting their notepad as well. Like, this is not what I drew up. Oh, interesting look by the Nuggets here. Showed a 1-3-1, but went straight into a man.
Witt pulls up, oh yeah.
Carter Witt up to 6 points. He's been struggling to get that jumper to go, but we know it's in his bag. We know he shows up in late game moments as well.
Spinning in the paint is Russ Batch, called for the travel.
Yeah, that's the right call. That back foot definitely dragged. Too fast. Having a look at Carter Witt. Pyong with the cross and into his mid-range game.
Here he is again. Well, with Carter to the rim. He's it in off the board. Chase Carter.
It is impressive how he can make space when there is no space to be made. Goes straight up through the body of Mola to find the angle.
Louis. Nice ball there to Russ Patch. He got real crowded all of a sudden there under the rim, and he's fouled.
And that's why Louis leads this team in assists per game, averaging over 6. Saw that defensive head was turned, although the defense was in good position. They could not see the ball, so he puts it on the money anyways. Have another look there. See the defense just turn their back, turn their head, and Louis with the perfect timing.
Russ Batch, he averages 17.9 points in season 2026.
He was a Franklin Bull in 2024 and 2025. He'll be feeling comfortable back in the stockyard on these rims.
Converts from the Chemist Warehouse stripe. Here's Witt. Carter from deep. Too much on that one.
Just saw the Nuggets in that 1-3-1 zone, but that's sometimes what you give up in a zone. The rebounds And Witt with the great inside hand finish to avoid the shot blocker.
Louis looks outside Mola. Oh yeah, just held it. Got the uncontested 3, just short. Darian Boyd into the paint, denied by Tuach. It almost got ugly as the two players collided. Boyd finds himself in the crowd. Hope he's all right.
I told you Boy Tuach could fly. Have another look where Boy Tuach comes out of nowhere, gets up for that, legs taken out.
Certainly can fly. I mean, his hips were up above the head of Boyd, who converts the first from the Chemist Warehouse strike.
Darian Boyd, the best free throw shooter on this Franklin Bulls squad. Gets himself to the line over 5 times per game.
Boyd Tuach. It's Miller Jose. Mola. Tuach to the rim! Boyd Tuach!
Too easy for Boyd Tuach. The seas parted. He cashed in. Kale Robinson short on the 3, but gets it back.
Another 3 ball. Won't fall for the Bulls. That time was Savills' attempt. And up the other end, Bardsley cops a bit of contact in the paint.
Good defensive decision by Boyd to stay on the ball and disrupt. Miller Jose was running on the right. Let's have a look at Tuach. Getting up, throwing it down. Taking a little moment, taking a little a break before he gets back up.
Got to conserve that energy. What a Jose.
You can not doubt Miller Jose's effort and energy. Always plays hard. That time, going up strong to the rim.
Deep 3 from, oh yeah, Darian Boyd.
That was a deep 3. Maybe he just needed to shoot them a little bit further out. That's his first one of the game. Gets the tip, but Tuach recovers.
Good hustle on defense from the Bulls. They start to Pius at corner 3, hit one earlier. Not that time. Lead is 7 for the Nuggets. Can they make it a 2-possession game, the Bulls? No, not that time.
The challenge from Miller Jose, able to disrupt that shot. Boy Tuach.
Oh, again! Look out! If he gets going, Boyd Tuach, this could be devastating. Boyd, outside of Robinson. Robinson too much on it. Oh, coughing some contact there, hitting the quarters. Tuach, his teammates love it. Oh, he's drawing the foul.
Boy Tuach playing hard on both ends of the floor, getting up to challenge that block. We remember a few moments ago, it's popped off on both ends. Have another look. That little hezzy on their cross, gets the defense to stumble. Cashes in for the throwdown.
Suddenly the difference is 9. Got the Pius. Someone in the crowd is calling out the shot clock for him. Louis from deep. Won't go. Bulls up there competing, and Carter comes up with it. Gelman Porto. Can't get the layup to fall. Tuach. Throws it into Kelman Porto, goes out over the baseline, and a I believe the Nuggets are going to get this back.
Absolutely where Tuach thrives in transition, playing fast, getting himself into the lane.
Ooh. Tell you what, there's some good contests for the ball. Passes go up. Not easy, Louis. Oh, off the left mid, he loves it.
Yeah, he is fired up. He wanted that bucket up to 11 with that lay. But potentially a scouting mistake. We know that's his favorite left hand. That slow through the leg move. Quick off the mark. Louis, the floor general for the Nuggets.
Can't add the extra, but the Nuggets are out to a 12-point lead with less than 3 to go in the third. So this is going to be an uphill battle for the Bulls. Unless they can go on a bit of a run here to finish the third. Carter's crowded, not leaving him open in the paint again. And conceding the turnover now to the Bulls. Just putting a foot out of bounds there.
Yeah, and that stressful pass happened because of the Nuggets double team.
Got the Pius here. Once Louis. Playing Louis. Behind the back will go himself into the paint.
And that's one thing I can appreciate about Jace Carter is he will take the strongest guy on the floor at all times. We just saw him take over on Boyd Tuach after he went on a run. He just saw Louis scored one. This time decides to play wall-up defense, bait him for that hook and get the turnover.
Witt finds Boyd. Boyd from deep. He's hit it from deep again, Crystal.
That is a great look for Boyd. We saw the Bulls run that Spain action where usually the guard sets the back pick for the big, but because they were switching it, he didn't set that screen and came out with nobody on him.
Rusbatch from deep. Yes! Ethan Rusbatch continues his hot streak.
That's the way to respond for the Nuggets captain. 6 threes in this ball match, and he's not done yet.
Boyd, look inside the circle and laying it in beautifully. Cops the contact, that'll be and one.
If it's not broke, don't fix it. The Bulls run the same play back to back. Ethan Rusbatch runs out of the corner to stunt at the ball to help his player that was stuck on the screen, and Boyd makes them pay by taking it into the lane. Boyd 100% from the Chemist Warehouse, 5 from 5 on free throw makes.
8, the difference. Louis driving, wow, that time denied at the rim, but drawing the foul.
I don't think that was a foul. I think it was just a goaltend. But Jace Carter does not agree. Have another look at it. Look at Louis. Just starting to get real comfortable out there. And I think they might say because Jace Carter's other hand hit the rim or the net on that shot, that's why it's a goaltend. But I'm not going to lie, I've never goaltended anything, so don't know how it feels.
10 the difference. Kelman Porto. In fact, Witt, sorry, to head to the Chemist Warehouse stripe. And they've left themselves a bit of work to do here, the Bulls. Don't forget it, every made free throw contributing to the Hoops in Schools program. If you want to find out more, use that QR code on the screen. You can get some basketball hoops at your school, thanks to Chemist Warehouse. Moller checks out. Witt converts. Bang, bang goes Carter Witt.
49 seconds. 61.
I'd love a stop here with the Bulls. Ethan Rusbash, don't leave him open. Looks like the Bulls will get this back.
Great insertion of Zach McKenzie. He's only played 10 seconds before being checked into the game on these last few possessions. I'm sure that's what Coach Jeff Sparrow wanted him out there for. Those extra looks on the boards with his length inside.
Bardsley. Rusbash. Not quite. Here we go, this is a stop. Rules needed. Hate the difference. The shot clock and game clock almost bang on. Carter Witt surveying his options. And he creates them. Floats it up. Can't get it to go in off the board. Kelman Boto floats it up. And they do finish with a bucket, drawing the gap back to 6. And that's crucial heading into the final quarter.
Absolutely is. Have another look. Witt gets it up off the glass. DKP sticking with it. Is it like the third buzzer beater we've seen from the Bulls today? If you didn't miss the Rapid League, go back and watch that highlight. But Bulls are on one.
Yeah. What was it, 3 quarters just about of the court? Hail Mary at the end there. Sunk it from Brody Perry. That'll do us for 3 quarters of action of the Sounds NBL contest. A massive finish coming up for you next. Here on Sky Sport, Otago 69, Franklin 63. Back in a few moments. The Otago Nuggets looking to keep their top 4 hopes alive. They lead the Franklin Bulls by 6 in the final quarter. The South NBL game. Pukekohe. My name's Nathan Lim alongside me. Torfin, Crystal Ledger, Walker, and bullet 3 there from Moller to start us off in the 4th.
Heartbreaking if you're a Bulls fan, because they were just flying all around the court. You could tell they must have got ripped into about their defensive intensity.
Oh, a nice deflection there from Louis. Ball's in the hands of Tuarch. Manages to keep it alive. Looks outside of Rusbash. And Rusbash is 3 ballers away. Kelvin Boto with the rebound.
If you're just tuning in, Rusbash has been on a heater. 6 threes, 50% from outside. Boyd, right wing.
Not quite. Darian Boyd recovers it though. Takes it along the baseline and lays it in off the left mid.
Sneaky guard, and that is why you must hustle to the boards. Sometimes when those guards are flying around, picking your pockets, anything can happen.
Louis outside the Rusbach corner three. That's 7.
23 points for Rusbach. Last time these two teams played, he had 13 and they took an L. He does not want that same result today.
Roberts won't go. Rusbach with the rebound. There's Louis. Jeff Sparrow, both hands above his head, jumping up and down. The Otago coach on the sidelines, very animated. Ethan Rusbach floats it in.
It's only his second attempt inside the three-point line, up to 25 points now. His season best was against the Southland Sharks in round 8, where he had 29 points. We might be on season best watch today for Rusbach.
He certainly had some highlights, and you can see how hard Jeff Sparrow's going in this team talk. Up by 12. This is the perfect start to the fourth quarter for Otago. This Franklin Bulls huddle decidedly less energetic, you can see there.
Yeah, I mean, Jeff Sparrow has energy in bucket loads. You know what would give you energy in bucket loads is that large cupped pepperoni pizza, $35, sales cup 26, or scan that QR code, available till next Tuesday. What a better way to celebrate Matariki with some pizza.
I don't know if it'd give me, I feel like I'd pass out on the couch straight after eating that. Like very, very, very happy.
Oh, it's low releasing energy.
Yeah, slow burning carbs. Good for athletes. Here's Carter Witt. Outside to Boyd. Boyd looks outside. They'll have a quarter three attempt for the Bulls. Won't fall there for Jace Carter. There's Moller spinning in the paint. The jumper goes up and in.
Yeah, I agree. That was a travel. Extra step in there on that spin. But Moller really hunting his baskets. He's got 10 points on the day so far.
Oh, heavy contact there between Carter and Tuarch.
Tuarch recovering late, getting there late on that off-ball screen. Now, is this a trip to the free throw line, or it's a sideline out of bounds? Surprisingly, Jace Carter has not attempted a free throw in this game. He usually gets there 6 times in a match.
Bigger with the offload to Witt. Boyd, he's been good from that spot. He likes it. Just away that time. Nice offensive board there for Robinson. Outside to Witt. Louis guarding him now. Miller-Jose would pull up. Won't go. Carter doing a lot of hustle. Another offensive board. Robinson unguarded 3. No. They've got plenty of offensive rebounds in this contest, Franklin, but just haven't been able to capitalize on them.
No, and that's great ball movement, unselfish play by 4 of those ball players, in particular Boyd, to give the extra to Robinson, waiting by himself. But it is just heartbreaking when you get those extra possessions, you move it around, everyone gets touched, it feels good, and then you come up just short on the shot. The Bulls will have a talk about it.
Timeout. 65-77, 7 minutes.
Ethan Rusbach sitting on 25 points for this contest. He's done the bulk of the scoring for the Nuggets, as Tuarch has 10, Moller has 10, Louis has 13, and Tata Paese with 9. Over on the Bulls side of things, 17. Top scorer is Darian Boyd. There's a couple of threes in there as well. Jace Carter, 15 points. Witt has 10. He's given out 5 assists. Hunter Saville, a couple of threes off the bench from his 10 minutes.
Yeah, Hunter Saville had some great minutes in that first half. Haven't really gone back to him since then, but might get a chance in this fourth quarter. Going back to Ethan Rusbach and his production offensively this season, it's really improved since he was with the Bulls a year ago. He was averaging 12 points last year. This year has got up to just under 18, so clearly found more of a shooting and scoring role with this Nuggets side.
Boy, into the paint, denied there by Moller. The bench love it.
Boy, physical guard. Look at that great change of direction. Gets into the body, but Moller, that is what happens when you have length.
A clear height and length advantage there for Moller. Takes advantage of it. Quite rightly. It's Witt, deep three. And they need ones like this to fall to the Bulls. They're going to mount a late comeback. Cuts the lead to 9.
I'll tell you something about these Bulls imports. Just like that, once they get going, they start feeling good. Their defensive intensity picks up. They start locking in. Anything can happen. Because look how far out this 3-ball is. A meter back from the line. Like I said, they can get hot real fast.
Here's Moller, Tata Paese. Don't want to give him any room from beyond the arc. Rusbach, speaking of, bites and it's just to hit the ball, offloads away to Tuach. Uncontested 3 now, won't go.
Good look for the Nuggets in the end, but I love the intensity from the Bulls to fly around and try to pick some steals. Carter with the strength, but doesn't have enough for the finish.
Louis finds a lane. Can he put it in? He can. He's been so strong driving into the paint, Louis, in this contest.
He has up to 15 points, and he's had some really timely baskets that have just kept the score ticking over and stops the Bulls running off with momentum.
Picked up by Tuach. Look out! How's your father? Says boy Tuach.
How's your father? How's your mother? How's your brother? How's your sister? All of the above. Boy Tuach, 12 points. Look at this exclamation point on the steal. Flying down the lane, one hand slam.
How is your entire family? $13 the difference. The Bulls, they need this. Too much on it. Moller with the rebound, looking for a fast break opportunity. Got the Paese. We'll look back outside. Louis, again, the flex as well.
Yeah, he's feeling good. But once again, the Bulls just letting him get to that strong left hand. Quick change of pace. Look at that, getting into the body of DKP. Doesn't shy away from the big man down low.
He's got 17 now, and he's 7 from 9 from the field. Plus a couple of free throws.
Plus 5 assists. 2 steals, 1 block. Alan Louis.
I tell you what, massive shout out to the DJ this afternoon, who's been absolutely superb. The Otago Nuggets looking to finish the job. Up 15 now. This lead is just stretched in this fourth quarter. Only led after the first quarter 19-20. They won the second 26-21. 23 all in the third, and currently leading the fourth 14-5. And there you can see the effect that DJ's having on this crowd. He loves it.
Hey, they set the tone. But he needs to play some more jams for these Bulls players to get up. Wonder what their pre-game hype mix is. Boyd with the dish to DKP.
Robinson, oh, tried to carry it all the way to the rim. Two Arch getting in there and disrupting.
Kale Robinson with the attack. He's got 8 points on the day. He's a 61% free throw shooter. Came into the squad later in the season alongside DKP to bring his shooting talents with him. Another one out of St. John's High School in Hamilton. And we can't mention St. John's without mentioning the legend, the late legend, Mal Young, who gave so much to our game.
Into the paint, Louis. Wow, he's just doing it all day. The same move. And it's working. Just keep doing it. Robinson!
That's a way to respond if you're Robinson, but you're right. Louis is just feeling comfortable out there.
Moller from deep. Oh, Craig Moller.
Craig Moller with the three, Louis with the assist. It's all going right for the Nuggets.
German Poto. Can't lay it in off the left mitt. Wayne Louis, no prizes for guessing what he was about to try there. It's Moller outside. Won't go. Witt to the rim, beautiful.
Witt, 15 now in the game. And he'll be happy that one went, because he's missed a few of those around the rim. Have another look, thinks about it, goes the second time, gets to that right hand, outstretched, past the defense for the lay off the glass.
Three minutes 28 to go. This is just on the verge of being out of reach for the Franklin Bulls. Staring down the barrel of a 7th straight loss. Otago just have to be composed, play their game at the odd bucket. You can just see from the body language, Bulls not very happy.
I feel their frustration. You know, they're getting good looks. They're getting open shots. They're working it around. They're trying to play the right way unselfishly. They haven't given up by any means, but it's just not dropping.
Jeff Sparrow urging his players to do more. Forget the Wellington Saints and the Tauranga Fire after this. Saints can lock in a top 4 spot with a victory. Rusbatch in possession. Louis. Saville, I think, giving away the foul there.
Just hear Dan Ryan on the sideline yelling square. Keep your body square. Don't open up. Don't give a lane to the basket.
Louis, oh, picked off there by Saville. Carter tried to give the ball away to Robinson, and it's been intercepted by Tata Pius.
Tough pass to try thread through that very small gap. Rusbatch directing traffic.
Tyson, Tata Pius in mid-range 2. won't go. Witt, nice bounce pass to Carter. Carter, that's the 4th time we've seen it this afternoon. Devastating if he gets up close to the rim.
Might have just given the Bulls some hope.
13 the difference, couple of minutes to go. Otago will just want to slow things down here. Louis. Deep 2, won't go. Witt driving aggressively. Draws the foul.
Carter Witt might have been able to pick up a foul earlier in that play, but sticks with it. Goes into the body of Mola. Have another look at it. See, that first one could have got called multiple times. But he won't complain, taking a trip to the Chemist Warehouse free throw line where he shoots 71% this season. Now, between these 3 import starters for the Bulls, Carter Witt, Darian Boyd, Jace Carter, they're all playing over 35 minutes a game. And at this point in the season, that can start to wear on you. And I think we might be seeing that play out, especially in late game moments like this.
Full court press from the Bulls, but Otago managed to get it down the other end. Mollett feeds Rusbatch. And Rusbatch at 25 points the afternoon, 7 threes. Louis spinning in the paint, lays it up off the left mid again. So good. Close range there, Louis. Witt spots half an opening. Deep 3 from Boyd. Being strong from deep is Darian Boyd.
Darian Boyd, 20 points. Carter Witt, 8 assists. And they've got the steal.
Well, corner 3, hello. No, not quite. They get the offensive board. Need to convert here. Just over a minute to go. Boyd again. Shot is blocked. Retrieves it. Outside. Witt. Deep 3. Carter Witt is short. Oh, my goodness me. Stamps on the advertising board. Takes a seat and he'll have a little rest there. Carter.
Well deserved. Flew after that ball, body on the line. That's what you want from your captain, fighting to the very end. Have another look. Short 3. Jace Carter. Shot a bounce, and I was too busy watching him. I didn't even see what happened to watch. Inside.
Well, you can't knock them for trying. The Franklin Bulls, they are putting in a hell of a lot of effort into this chase. But as with the story of their season, the Buckets are just not dropping this afternoon. Only defensively, it's where they struggle is Rusbatch takes it to the rim.
Saville with the strategic early foul. We'll see some subs roll in.
To Arch. Carter's guarding him. Ball is lost over the baseline. And the Bulls get the stop.
Jace Carter, 1 rebound off a double-double. I'm not sure if that will get recorded as a steal or a block.
45 seconds to go. They finish strong here, the Bulls. Carter has fouled.
Now, we've already mentioned multiple times, we're at the business end of the season. And remember, last year there were a few teams tied for that 6th place position, and it came back to points differential. So every point matters. If you're a Bulls player, I'm sure they're thinking, score as much as we can. Let's stop the Nuggets from going on any more of a run. No matter if the W starts to seem out of reach in these last moments.
Converts the second one to Jace Carter. He's got 18 for the evening, or afternoon rather.
That was his only trip to the free throw line today. That's a rarity if you're a Bulls fan. You're used to seeing him shopping there.
Tobias call for the travel. He'll claim he was pushed a little by Boyd, but
this could get interesting. Give them another chance if they can score quick here. Remember, both teams still have their BNZ player timeout as well, which will advance the ball, give them a chance to draw up a set play. Saville will inbound over Miller-Jose.
Put up an attempt fairly quickly. He's Carter to the rim, lays it in. It's a good start. Difference is 7. 30 seconds to go. Still a 3-possession game.
Another look at this. Just puts his head down, straight to the rim. Jace Carter, 20 points.
Oh. Losing it out over the sideline there is Russ Batch. And the Bulls with an immediate stop.
This is why you never say never. Anything can happen. Have another look at it. Witt with the defense and the smarts. Not sure if he tipped that off Ethan Rusbatch or if Ethan Rusbatch let that go out of bounds, but either way, the Bulls will be happy.
Timeout is called, so they're going to have a chat about it. 7 the difference. I'll tell you what, if they put off a bucket here, suddenly a 2-possession game, as he said. Still timeouts to play.
Every baller wants their Reggie Miller moment, and this could be it for a Bulls player. Now, I'm interested to see who they go to here. Obviously, Jace Carter just put his head down, scored a bucket pretty easily. We've seen Boyd come off that Spain pick and roll, and they've been successful there. The switch has confused the Nuggets. Or do you go to someone who's performed and shown up in the past? In this matchup, Carter Witt, who hit a jumper, struggled to get his jumper going, but he's still got 17 in this game. He's got his eye in. So a lot of options for the Bulls. But they're trusting their young gun in Hunter Saville, leaving him out on the floor, clearly trusting his decision-making down the stretch.
All right, Bulls fans, make some noise!
Here we go. Bulls. Ball in the hand of Witt. 26 to go. Witt lays it up off the board. 2-possession game.
Good defense off the ball by the Nuggets. There weren't many options for Carter Witt to look for except his own. Like we said, he's showing up in this matchup in late game moments before.
Pressure on here. It's time the Nuggets ball inbound. And oh, another steal! Witt from beyond the arc! Oh my goodness me, hold your horses! The difference is 2.
Hold your horses, hold your balls. My gosh.
Pass over the top from Louis. 2 arcs. The foul is conceded. No way.
I'm surprised that the Otago Nuggets did not choose to use their BNZ player timeout and advance the ball. They are struggling against this press. Have a look at Carter Witt. That's the decision to go himself out of that timeout. And in here, the great defensive pressure. Ball spits up perfectly for Witt, who knocks it down. Ice in his veins.
Well, just as we were starting to write them off, the Bulls have pulled off a couple of impressive stops. We saw the Nuggets blowing their last game against the Saints late, where they had the lead. The score was very similar to this. The final score ended up being 91-90 in favour of the Saints. But under pressure at the death, looked like they had it in the bag. Wellington came back and stole it. We have exactly the same scenario here this afternoon.
Want someone with a cool head with the ball if you're the Nuggets right now.
Here we go. Bulls give away the foul. 8.9 on the clock.
Okay, that's the 4th team foul, so the next foul that the Bulls give will send the Nuggets to the Chemist Warehouse free throw line. They sub Ellis Bigger back in the game to give them some size. And Jace Carter, he has 4 personal fouls, so they'll check him out for the defense. But Bigger, big on the ball.
Here we go. The foul is conceded straight away by Robinson. And Moller will head to the Chemist Warehouse stripe. He needs to pull his trousers up first. There we go.
Moller, a decent free throw shooter, 82%. Today he's been 1 from 1. We see Jace Carter check back in the game for the next offensive possession.
Ice in his veins. The first attempt there from Craig Moller to make it a 2-possession game. Crowd doing their best to put him off. This is massive. Slots it. The timeout is called.
Okay, we'll see what the Bulls go to here. If they run their same play, they put in the hands of Carter Witt off the inbounds.
Don't forget, you can get your ticket to the big game using that QR code on the screen. Fill out your group's details. Get along to a Sounds NBL game. Here we go. This is it. Boyd from deep. Eyes short. They get the offensive board. Witt puts up the 3-ball. He misses. That'll do it. Just about. And the Otago Nuggets hold on in Pukekohe.
What a finish to that game. The Bulls played it out till the very end, and that's an effort that fans right at the game in the stockyard watching on TV, I'm sure you guys feel proud of your squad, and what a way to appreciate your fans by playing to the end. Very fitting for our fan appreciation round.
Well, what an effort from both teams, and highlighting the Otago effort this afternoon. Ethan Rusbatch, who finishes with 27 points, including 7 3-pointers, shooting at 50% from beyond the arc. He is our MVP. Had 4 rebounds to go along with that as well, but just prolific scoring from deep from Ethan Rusbatch. Really helped Otago get out to that lead. Franklin Bulls just couldn't quite reel in.
No, they couldn't. There we see Ethan Rusbatch. We've ripped him off a couple points on our stats. He had 27, just short of his season best, 29. But he was definitely the best player out on the floor today in terms of putting the ball in the hoop. Carter Witt came alive late, but not enough time left on the board for the Bulls in the end. Jace Carter finished with 20 points and played through his 4 fouls. Darian Boyd added 20 for the Franklin Bulls. And then on the Nuggets side, Alan Louis came up big down the stretch as well. He finished with 21 on the day. And Moller, those crucial free throws coming through at the end. He got up to 15 points and also had 12 rebounds. He was the only player to end with a double-double out on the floor. Carter Witt had 9 assists, just under his season average. But overall, the intensity that the Nuggets came out with and really came through the middle phase of the game, the way they were able to stretch their lead, paid off in the end.
The Otago Nuggets recording their 8th win of the season, solidifying their place in the top 6. And this fixture coming up straight after we get off air on Sky Sport. Tauranga Whai hosting the Wellington Saints. A win for the Saints would confirm them in 4th spot for the playoffs. The Manawatu Jets hosting the Hawke's Bay Hawks in Palmerston North tomorrow afternoon, followed by the Southland Sharks, Nelson Giants in Invercargill tomorrow night. Myself and Crystal back with you for the call for that game. And then on Sunday afternoon, the Wellington Saints, their second game in 3 days, second game of Matariki weekend, hosting the Canterbury Rams. That is a massive contest in Wellington as well. So plenty of action to come as the push for playoff position continues on Sky Sport. We thank you for your company on Matariki weekend. I hope you are kicking back, enjoying, relaxing, and making the most of a big weekend of sport.
Mana awatia Matariki. Happy Māori New Year to everyone that tuned in on this broadcast. We hope you enjoyed this game just as much as we did. What a thriller that was.
100%. The Otago Nuggets holding on, getting up over the Franklin Bulls, 92-88 in Pukekohe. Stick with us. More action to come on Sky Sport.